Hey there. I'm hanging out with my new friend. Yeah, my new doll head came today, which is nice, but she kind of has a bit of a cowlick. But she has a pretty face. See? She didn't turn out to be scary. I thought she'd be scary because I couldn't really see her face when I was like looking to order her. No, I'm the one that looks scary. So, yeah, let's just keep her on camera instead of me right now because I look pretty frightening. But she has some really pretty hair. It's a bit darker than I thought because it's supposed to be like blonde hair, which it is, but this is kind of like a dark blonde, verging, like it's kind of like a light brown almost, but it is really pretty. I'm setting up here to do an ASMR video, so that's why it's like all weird right here, and I got my ring light and stuff over here. So anyway, I'm going to move this because this is an odd angle and everything, and plus I'm having to kind of hold this up because of the way I've got everything set up for my videos. So hang on just a minute. Okay. Of course, I tried to pause it so that I didn't have to like edit this video. I could just put it up. But no, in my moving the camera, I ended up shutting it off, and so I had to start over again. But this is like my third or fourth time now trying. But anyway, yeah, so I'm excited because I really enjoy doing those hair videos, and I'm excited to have a new doll head to work with. So I'm gonna enjoy that, I think. I'm set up very, very early for a change because like I've mentioned before in other videos how sometimes it can take hours and hours and hours just to record like a 15 to 20 minute video, for my other channel. So I thought I'm gonna go ahead and start setting up now. And then, it's still a little bit daylight. It's not completely sundown yet. There's still a lot of traffic and it's raining outside and everything, but I figure if I get things set up, then, maybe over the course of a few hours, I can record a little here and a little there and maybe get some halfway decent video out of hours worth. We'll see. And who knows, maybe it'll go well. There's Oscar. Oscar, meow, meow. Yeah, he's ignoring me. He's like, yeah, whatever. Not sure where little Poppy is, but I don't want to wake him up because, sometimes it's nice when he's napping and can just give me a few minutes to sort of do some things that I need to do because I love him so much. He's such a sweet little kitten. He is so precious. And he does like to be held, which is something I love. But sometimes I'm like walking around trying to do stuff and he's like right at my feet meowing at me, wanting me to pick him up. And if I don't pick him up right away, he'll climb up my legs that are bare because I'm wearing shorts. And I've got claw marks all up and down both of my legs. I'm just clawed all to pieces from that little kid because he is just like meow meow. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. So yeah. So I keep telling him, can you please stop? I'm trying to heal from the last time that you ripped me to shreds, But anyway, yeah, so it's been raining all day long. And of course, it figures. I actually woke up at like 3 something this morning. And I kept laying there and trying to go back to sleep. And I think it was already going on like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was like, somewhere between 5:30 and 6 when I finally dozed off again. And it's like I was going to be getting up soon, within minutes of that. So I ended up getting up around 6:30. I think I dozed off until about 6:30. And I got up and I was like, the weather looks a little iffy today. And sure as world, it's been raining all day long, so I never got to go out. And I needed to go out for a couple of things. But I was waiting around for this delivery because I knew they were going to be delivering. It said it was out for delivery. And so I thought, well, I'll just hang around here, wait until they deliver this and then see what the weather's doing. But by the time they actually got around to delivering, it was raining even harder than it had been, because it kind of slacked off for a little while and it was like barely anything. I mean, just a little drizzle here and there, nothing. And I could have gone to get my stuff, but I was waiting for them. And so, yeah, naturally, as soon as they finally delivered, that's when it just started raining really hard. So I'll have to hope that tomorrow is better so I can go get the things I needed to get today, because I'm almost out of milk. And y'all, I am a milkaholic. No joke. I drink so much milk, or use a lot of milk between, drinking it or using it for chocolate milk or something like that. I use a lot of milk because I love, love, love milk. And I'm almost out, which is not fun. I don't like it when I run out of milk, because inevitably that's going to be the time that I'm like, oh, I should have such and such. And then I go in there and realize, oh, well, too bad. You don't have enough milk for that, or whatever. So, but at least I got to get some things done today, because while I was waiting for them, I decided to go out back here because I have like stuff stored out there. I've got my trash can and that old litter box that I had in here, that big, huge, like Rubbermaid type tub thing, bin, whatever you want to call it, that I used to use for their litter box. I've had it sitting outside, so I cleaned it all out real good, and I'm using it to store plastic bags in. So I've got like a big plastic bag stuffed full of plastic bags. When you go shopping and whatever, they give you bags, because I actually reuse a lot of the bags. And yes, it's stored in a bin that used to be a litter box, but it was cleaned out, and there is a bag containing the bags. So it's not like, I'm going to be pulling out bags that's been in a litter box. Because it's a big, huge bin, it's a storage container that's like really large. And I thought, this is a good place to store them, because I've had those stupid bags just kind of stacked up in bags in my bathroom, which is like so ugly, and it just is dumb. So I thought, well, this way I can just put them in there, close it up so that they don't get bugs all in them and stuff like that. So why not? And so I cleaned up out there and kind of rearranged some things outside, and I cleaned my bathroom, because I just bought me some new cleaning stuff for the bathroom. Ordinarily, it is an extremely rare thing if I find a cleaning product that doesn't really trigger me smell-wise, because I am super sensitive when it comes to smells. And so a lot of stuff I can't use, because the instant I spray it or pour it or whatever it happens to be, I get like a massive headache and I feel nauseous, and I'm just like, oh my God, and I can't breathe. So it's hard for me to find cleaning products that I can use that don't trigger me in that way. But when I went to A1, the mall that's not a mall, the other day, there was this bottle of Magic Clean, and I use Magic Clean. There's two other ones that I use. One that's for like cleaning in the kitchen, and there was another one that was a bathroom one. Both of those are decent as far as the smell goes, but I needed to get some more for the bathroom. Well, I saw this other bottle sitting there next to the ones that I normally buy, and I picked it up and I took the lid off and smelled of it, and I was like, this smells like pineapples. It actually did. It smelled just like pineapples when I took the lid off. So I thought, well, let's give this one a try. So I was using it to clean in the bathroom today, and my bathroom just smells like pineapples. It's wonderful. I was actually quite surprised, pleasantly surprised, because it didn't smell like, a typical cleaning product, or, it doesn't have that flowery smell and stuff, a lot of that stuff I just cannot do. I mean, if it were up to me, everything that you use to clean with, to shower with, it wouldn't matter. It would all smell like coffee if I had my choice. I'm not kidding. The smell of coffee is just like the most glorious, wonderful smell in the entire world. And so honestly, it's like if I could, I'd have coffee scented shampoo and body wash and everything. Everything would smell like coffee. Thankfully, I have coffee scented or mocha scented cat litter that's fabulous. I'm telling you, that stuff smells even better than actual coffee to me. It's like, it smells so good. I know I've talked about this before, but you might be new. You've probably never heard my weird ramblings about cat litter and stuff. Oh my gosh. But yeah, but it was a good day. It was. I mean, I attempted one last time because I had a little bit of all my ingredients that I used for my burritos. I had enough for one more serving. So I thought, okay, I'm going to try one more thing to see if I can have a decent tortilla out of those rubbery, plasticky, bizarre things that I ordered. Because I had looked up some things online to find out about what's the best way to fix a soft flour tortilla, whatever, heated it up and whatever. And I kept seeing multiple things that said the best way to do it is to heat it in the oven for like about 10 minutes to let it, and they said, you won't regret it. It's like the best way to do it. And I mean, if I had, gone like this on the counter, it just would have, shattered into a million pieces. And I even used wet paper towels because it said to do that. And it's like, even though it shattered into pieces, if you picked up certain bits, there was this slimy kind of like coating on the outside. I'm telling you, this stuff, I don't know what it is, but it's not a tortilla, people. It's not. Thankfully, they've shipped the Mission tortillas that I ordered yesterday. So hopefully I get them in a couple of days, and we'll see how that goes, because it actually says super soft. It says something like super soft wraps on there. And they show a picture of it, wrapped in like a little burrito type thing. So we'll see. I hope it turns out all right, because, I mean, it's been years since I've even had a burrito. And so that's why I thought, this time I was like, well, let's do something different, because I'm always making the nachos. I get the bag of Doritos and use that instead of tacos. I just make my stuff up and use my little Doritos as the nacho thing. But this time I was just thinking, well, it'd be kind of nice to have a soft burrito instead. Oh, well, maybe we'll see, we'll see what happens with these other ones. But anyway, and I did go ahead and order me a new laptop desk, since this other one is just a nightmare that never ends. I ended up having to buy the same exact size. I wanted it bigger, but unfortunately, because of the space that I have, I either have to go with this size, or I would have to find one that was only 90 centimeters wide, and I couldn't find any. I mean, it's like I came across something that was 90 centimeters, but it was not really the right kind of desk for a laptop desk. It was something else. And so I thought, that's just not going to work. But the 100 centimeters is just too long. I tried it again. I kept remeasuring, hoping that, my measuring was just off and that I would be like, oh, look, it's going to fit perfectly. But no, it wouldn't. I swear I hear that dang lightning. It's lightning again. Lightning, can you just hang out for a few minutes, please? I swear he comes on here, and I don't know if you can hear it. You might be able to hear it. I've got my laptop on, and there's a video playing. I've got it turned down real low, but you might hear some mumbling in the background from a video that's playing. What the heck was I talking about? The desk. So yeah, I ended up just ordering another one the exact same size as what I've got, but it has 4 legs on it. It has, it's going to be hopefully, I say hopefully, more stable, because this one that I'm using, it's like this. So it's one that you can like pull up over the bed. So there's nothing that stabilizes the front portion of the desk. If this starts shaking around, it's little poppy down there. So there's nothing to support the front part of the desk. So I tried to fix that problem by ordering 2 tension rods. And they actually have little feet on them too, so that it stabilizes a little more. So I've got tension rods under there, but even with those, I cannot get it to work because the front of the desk is like this and it leans. And if I try to pull the back up like this to make it level, the tension rods fall out and I can't get them to tighten up. It's like no matter what I do, they will fall out unless I have it like this. So my, laptop is like this. Hang on a minute. Are you in my bike basket? Oh gosh, y'all, I swear, if I let him in, I'm gonna have to pause this video because I have to watch him. Had him in here earlier today, watching his every move, and right in front of my face, he turned his rear end around, was starting to spray on the dang cat tree in there. I'm like, lightning! Yeah, God, right in front of me. That's why I have to watch him. I had to stop him. I mean, I was like, as soon as I saw him turn his rear end around, I knew that's what he's about to do. So I yelled his name. I'm like, lightning! So he ran towards the front door, and I opened it up so he could go on out. I'm telling you, that child just will not stop. He wants to spray every time he comes in the door. And I have no choice but to literally watch him every single second that he's in here. Hang on a minute. Ooh, he's quit scratching on the screen. Y'all, my life is just, this is it. This is how it is. It's every day. Hang on, Lightning. I'll let you in a couple minutes. These people are probably tired of listening to me rambling anyways. I might as well shut up. So anyway, let's hope that the desk works out. I'm hoping they're going to ship it soon because this thing, I'm so tired of fighting with it. It's an everyday battle with this desk, wanting to fall apart and everything. Like I mentioned before, I've got bungee cords around it to try to keep it together. I've tried everything under the sun. Nothing works. So I finally just said, to heck with it. I've got to get something better. So cross your fingers that it works out. I mean, luckily it was cheap. It was on sale. I had some vouchers to put towards it too, to save some money that way. And it's like, literally it's cheap. It's probably not going to be that great of a table either because it is cheap. I mean, I haven't checked the price, but it's probably like under $10 for this desk. Brand new with shipping. I think it's probably under $10. So yeah, when I talk about buying stuff like this, y'all can just, most of the time it's anywhere between 10 to 20 bucks maximum is usually what I end up spending for stuff. I mean, even this doll head, because of all the vouchers and the coins and the cashback stuff that I had accrued for this thing, I think I paid around $5 or $6 for this doll head, and it came with a stand. that I was able to attach to the table. So, not bad. It's not bad. So, yeah. But I'm happy to have her, and I'm going to be hopefully getting to start a video soon. I'm just not sure. I mean, it's like I thought about doing it with the rain and just saying, playing with your hair in the rain or something like that, but, or, during the rain or something. But sometimes it doesn't sound like rain. It just sounds like this kind of sound. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now so that I can go let Lightning in. I keep calling him a ninja because he is. He's like a little ninja. I'll look at him. He'll be laying on the floor with his eyes closed, or his eye, because he's only got one. He'll be laying there with it closed, like he's going to sleep or something, sitting up. I'll turn over here to pick something up. I turn back around and he's nowhere to be seen. Just that quick, he has taken off somewhere in the other room, and I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like running in there with a flashlight, shining it around. Did you pee on anything? Telling you, he's a ninja. He is. So anyway, y'all, I hope that you're having a great day, and I will talk to you again later. Bye.